It's crazy. Like, yeah, it was crazy because in a way, like my passion was videography. Because at the time when I was working there, I'll get some crazy bookings, and I'm thinking, why am I here? Why am I here? And I'd have to fly down to London. Like, I'll tell you a story. So I was at work, and I got a call from BURNA Boy's manager.
Okay.
At the time, and he goes, BURNA Boys needs a videographer. Can you come down and film it? I was like, yo, I'm on my work break, you know, I'm gassed. I'm thinking, yeah, let's go. And I said to my brothers, like, yo, imagine, like, yo, this is what's just happening. You know what I mean? So went out to London straight after work, finished at 6. Went home, obviously, got ready, and then flew down to London. And it was actually the first ever performance of Location. So I went to BURNA Boys where he was staying, and then we convoyed him down to wherever the event was. I can't remember now. But up there filming, and then Dave Watson and Steph London's there as well, because he was with me at the time. This was early, and it was like the first ever performance of Location. It was crazy.
Mad. That's mad. Again, that was a big song. That was doing numbers, and then you again, you're part of that initial moment and memory. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then I didn't leave there till like 3 in the morning. Travel back from London, 2.5 hours, and then back at work at 8 again. So in the morning, I'm just like, I don't know if you watch Paid in Full.
Yeah.
And you know that moment where the money just trickling down at the window, and I'm just standing there at work, and I was thinking, how am I back here? And that's what I just done. And I was like, okay, I need to do something for this. You know what I mean?
Nah, I hear it. Still feel frustrated. Frustrated, probably like, yo,
frustrated.
What am I doing? Like, what am I doing this for?
Why am I doing this? Like,
this manager gives you some cheeky, like, yo, I don't even have to be here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it gets like that, you know, when things start picking up, and it's like certain things, like, why? You just question, like, what am I doing? But then it's like, obviously you're there because sometimes people, like, you need to just have that income coming in to pay for what you need to pay for, subscriptions, all of these things.
You have to.
So it's like there's nothing wrong with having like a little 9 to 5, not shouldn't say little, having like work outside of being a creative, because you do get to that moment where everything just switches. So for you, when was that moment that everything switched? Like, I don't need to be here anymore.
I feel like it was. It's mad. So I had an argument with my manager. It's crazy. Because he was racist, you get me?
Okay.
Like, these times, I was growing my hair and that. So, like, I'd wear, like, a do-rag on the shop floor and things. But I'm not really on the shop floor, 'cause I'm not a salesperson, But, obviously, as a black person, like, you want to keep your hair neat, you get me? So, not all the time you're going to have your hair done or anything like that. So, I wear a do-rag, you get me? And then the first, like, few weeks, they were fine with it. And then the manager called me in the office, said, what's up with the do-rag thing and that? I said, like, bro, I'm growing my hair. Like, if I was Sikh, you wouldn't have a problem. Or if I was Muslim, or like if a Muslim woman was covering her hair for religious purposes, like, my mom's Rasta, you get me? So I just said, I'm Rasta. Like, this is what we want to do. I want to wear my hair like that. I want to cover my hair. And he goes, if I knew you was Rasta, I wouldn't have hired you.
That's crazy.
Mad.
That's mad. It's mad. I wish I had it recorded, you get me? But then I didn't go back. I just went off sick. I just went off like stress leave. And this was it was crazy. You see how the universe works. So it was just before COVID times. And like, if you realize there's no standalone car phone stores anymore.
Okay.
So this was the standalone car phone store on New Street in Birmingham by the pool. That car phone there.
Okay.
And like when I went off sick because of that, well, stress leave, they actually closed down all the stores, and it was doing redundancies. So I didn't go back for like months. You know what I mean? But during that time, I was focusing on what I needed to do. I was focusing on Does It Bang at the time. So I was doing my craft. And I was still getting a check as well.
That's all right.
I was still getting a check because I'm on stress leave. But I felt it was rightly so. I was like, how am I going to work with someone that's like that? That was just crazy.
You know what's
if
good?
I stay around it.
What's good? Sorry to cut you. What's good about that? And I'm glad you said that, and I'm glad you did that as well.
Yeah.
Because you kept your integrity.
Yeah.
And you focused on what was important to you, prioritized, and look at where you are now. So I rate that still.
No, 100%, man. So I feel like if I don't leave, I'm gonna crash out, bro. Like I can't work with someone that's like that. You get me? That's my manager. You get me? So I'm thinking, nah, I'm gone. But I already kind of wanted to leave anyway. So that just gave me a further push to just, you know what, I need to just focus on my videography skills, my editing, my creativity, like me. So I did that, and so redundancy happened during COVID. Then the whole world locked down. You know what I mean? But I was fortunate enough to, because I was still working on my business, it didn't shut down for me. So I was lucky. So imagine if I didn't have my creative side. So it's always good to have something for you. You know what I mean? Whether it's videography or graphics or anything like that.
Yeah, for real.
100%. Gonna say from, like, obviously if people was to look at your socials and that, they can see you work with some like the biggest artists in like UK, JA, America. Like for you, who's the best artist that you feel like you've worked with? Whoever you enjoyed being around the most or videoing?
Best artists. There's so many.
Yeah.
There's a few. There's literally a few, man, because like as we were saying earlier, it develops into friendships. So I got a few people, but I don't want to name them all just in case I miss out somebody.
That list is long still. We went through it earlier. That list is long.
I'm just fortunate to be able to build good relationships with the people that I work with and just keep it moving, you know what I mean, and utilize the opportunities that are given to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that because obviously some of the people you have worked with, like you can see it's been reoccurring. So it shows you've got that good relationship there.
It's always good to stay humble.
One thing I was going to say, obviously you're wearing it now, you're directed By Rico jacket. Like what inspired you to choose that jacket? What inspired you to, you know, promote yourself and every time you are out and about? When did that happen? Or was it from the start?
Well, with Does It Bang, it was always about branding. Like I said, I didn't want to show my face when I was doing Does It Bang, so I had a mask. You know what I mean, with the logo on, so it kind of speaks for you. So when I transitioned into doing direct by Rico, I was looking at other videographers and I realized they didn't really have something that stood out, something that will speak when they enter a room without them actually speaking. So I thought, you know what, I need to have my logo on me because it's about marketing, it's about branding.